everyone, so this is a long video coming. I was waiting for a very nice day and finally nice weather has arrived. People have been wondering how a paraplegic drives. I was going to post this on TikTok, but unfortunately TikTok took away my 10-minute feature and watched this video not even reach 10 minutes. But here's my car. So let's hop into the car and see what it looks like. So I have a cool button. And it opens from the back. A lot of people don't know that this actually is a thing. Wait till it's closed. Hello! So this is the hard part. And I always worry about hurting my feet because it's a cramped car. And it's not as glamorous as one might think. Okay, how you doing? And then I have a cool little conveyor belt. But it takes forever. Don't mind me. How's your day going? 1 second. I'm almost there. I'm also very short, so I have to be very close. Cool. Okay. So, when it comes to driving, a lot of people don't realize that hand controls are quite affordable. You can get them on Amazon for, I think it was like $50 or whatnot. I discovered a lot of paraplegics don't know about them, and I was talking to Haley, who's behind the camera. Say hi.
Hi!
We were talking about how uninformed people are, even with the world of social media. So I hope this helps anyone who may find their loved ones or themselves in an unfortunate predicament where hand controls might be needed. They're not just for people who use wheelchairs. They can also be used for people who say have issues with their legs. I know some amputee people even use them at times. But when we make a stop, I will show you guys exactly how it works. I find it easier than seeing my friends drive because I can't understand how the foot pedals work. So maybe it's a good thing.
Much like driving manual.
Really?
It's hard to do the opposite once you've been driving standard, like regular, automatic. Like going to manual is completely different. Like the foot pedals make it. It's a little bit tricky to learn after you've already learned just regular automatic driving.
But I will say, I don't think I could ever do stick shift because I don't have 3 arms to do it. A funny story, when I went to get my tattoo, I don't go into cities very often, but I went to my local, like, college-y city to get it done because you get discounts if you look college age. So I went there, and I parked in one of the handicap street parking, parallel parking situations, which was nice. And I'm coming out of the area, and there is a police officer trying to write me a ticket for invalid parking in a handicap spot, even though I had paid the meter and everything. And then he saw my wheelchair, and he walked off, which is even more ironic because I have the handicap symbol on the license plate he was writing down. So, there's that. So I don't know if people can see, but we'll start on this side. I have here that they use it for like forklift drivers or when they have to do like quick turns. This helps me hold on when I'm making bigger turns like on roundabouts and whatnot. And then all the way down here, this fun guy, he is my hand control. There's an up and a down version. This is a push and a pull version. It's easier for me. So when I pull it, the car accelerates, and for the brake, I just push. Similar to how, I guess, when you push on the brakes, but you also push on the gas, so that's not really a good comparison. But yeah, I will think of more while we sit here and drink our iced tea, and I'll get back to you on that. So one thing I was thinking about while we were having a sip of our peach tea was how some people don't know that right now Haley could drive my car. So the foot pedals still 100% work. Like say if my car needs to be moved, I can just hand my keys over and someone can drive my car. I am told it feels weird to an able-bodied driver trying to maneuver my car because there are posts connected to the hand controls that I guess feel weird when people are using the foot plates. But
down there.
It's 100% a still functioning normal car. And even though it's now a 2-seater, it's very small, but it works for me. But I would get an SUV someday just so I have more seats and an actual trunk because I don't have a trunk because of my ramp. I'm trying to think. What else? Oh, a lot of people tend to think people with disabilities shouldn't get their license or are incapable. My sister, who is deaf, got a perfect score. I have my license. I got a perfect score. I have my other sister who is paraplegic, got her license with a near perfect score. But then again, she was younger than me when she got her license. So a little more nervous, I think. Trying to think. What other common, you didn't really grow up with disabled people in your life. What are your misconceptions?
I mean, I guess I thought it would be much harder to get like accommodations for your vehicle, but like you were saying, it's not as difficult as it sounds. Probably the ramp would be the hardest part.
The ramp is the most expensive, and I will say that. I have acquaintances who are wheelchair users, and including my sister, they're far more tough than I am because they will have foldable chairs. My chair doesn't fold. Without ramps, my sister's car doesn't have a ramp at all. And she folds up her chair every single time she goes out and tosses it in the back or tosses it in the passenger seat like a purse. And I know a lot of other wheelchair users who have to do that because insurance, for the majority, won't cover such things, which is unfortunate.
I mean, I never really realized, too, what kind of accommodations you could get as a wheelchair user to be able to drive. I didn't really understand exactly how you would be able to modify a car, but so much more freedom than having to rely on somebody else to take you places.
One thing that's annoying growing up, because we only ever thought vans could get the modifications, and what was annoying was they have to lower the base of the car, the floor of the car, to fit the ramp. So anything that rolls under my car, I feel it and I hear it, and it freaks some people out. Okay, so I'm home now, and I wanted to add on to some of the topics while not in the car. I hope people enjoyed getting out of the house with me and driving around for a little bit. But I did not grow up with many wheelchair using people in my life. So when it came to me being exposed to more people in similar situations to me, I had no idea how fortunate, like I always knew I was very privileged in the things that came my way, but I had no idea that it wasn't as simple for them to get the necessary things that I have. In regards to that, that would be how they vary it by case, to where how severe is the case to how much insurance and hospitals will cover, especially. So say someone is in a car accident. That would not be as severe as a survivor of child abuse. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube, but it really does depend. And I remember growing up, the doctors and social workers telling my parents, if you can think of something that she needs for her future, make sure you get it while she's under the age of 18. Because a lot of benefits do end up stopping at 18 for a lot of situations, which is very unfortunate. But yes, thank you so much for coming along with me for a little drive on this beautiful, beautiful day. If you have any other video ideas or questions about someone being a wheelchair user 100% of the time, all day, every day, just comment it down below. I will try to make video content for it, whether it be on TikTok or here on YouTube. If you like this video, give it a like. All my social media links are down in the description box below. If you would like to get in contact with me, chat, check out any coupon codes that I have available for different brands. I also have books out. You can check out all of those things in the description box. And with all that being said, I will see you all later.